Tommy's the one that gave us the name Rowdy Boys, mind you, which is why we call it.
Actually, Andrew did.
No. I thought it was you.
I thought that it was you.
No, I got it from him.
And you got it from Tommy. That's fucking crazy.
Hold up, who got that white girl, save me a bump? Drew over there on the table, he slumped. Pringle dancing like Jamaican on rum. Teddy's in the bathroom taking a hold up. Who got that white girl, save me a line? Tamim got the hookah, he's taking his time. Tommy's wildin', I should break up that fight, but this is a day in the life of the Rowdy Boys. Gang, gang. Let me check my stance.
Hey, squad.
What's going on, everybody? It's the Rowdy Boys back in the building. Drew over here and Pringle back in the building. You know what I mean? I'm really excited to have Pringle back on whenever he does come on. Say what's up, Pringle.
Thank you. Always a fucking pleasure. You know, every time I can find some time to do this, it's always nice. Thanks for having me.
Check out, man, y'all out there, man. Check out my damn new shirt, man. Shit is super clean, I think. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Also, I actually had
crispy.
I had somebody ask me what kind of gun I have in the prop. So hold on, let me introduce you guys to Smitty right here. Let me introduce you guys to
boy.
Smitty.
Oh, here we go. Oh no. Oh, not old Smitty.
Yeah,
not little Smitty right there.
Focus. Can you focus? Mm-hmm. Right there. Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus. See if I can focus.
And it's a good size too. Like, you see how that shit like it fits in your hand and shit. Like, compare your hand to that shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's a nice concealed carry gun.
Yeah.
So that's Smith & Wesson Shield Plus.
We support our Second Amendments out here.
Yeah.
Black Panthers stand tall. I got my military grade BB gun. It comes in fake olive green. Right? You know, I got the safety on. But this thing pops. This thing. Not for nothing though. Like this shit really do pop though. Like it be putting holes into some of my like paper bags and shit.
That's crazy.
Some of the BBs clear distance. Like this shit can hurt. It can hurt.
All right, D. Just for podcast purposes, let's try to leave like a second pause so that way we know when to cue in to respond. Just like if I'm responding right now, I'll stop, wait a second or two, and then respond. Just so that way we keep a good etiquette.
Sounds good. Sounds great.
And also, people. I do have Smitty Jr. So I got another Smith & Wesson. Yes. The M&P bodyguard. All right, hold on. Let's see if I can get that guy in focus. He's kind of in focus right now. So Smitty Jr. We got Smitty up there, right? Smitty got put back as a prop. And we got Smitty Jr. See if I can get myself back in focus again. Smitty Jr. Yeah, I really like this thing, man. It's a 380. Let me see if I can give y'all a little tour of the mag, trigger finger discipline. Hold 6 + 1 in the chamber. But yeah, no, it's a nice little pocket rocket. Just for everybody that's all fucking crazy. Is it clear? You can see the orange right there. It's clear, no bullets inside. Okay, no bullets. But yeah, so that's Smitty, Junior.
No BB.
All right, that's enough of guns. This is not a damn gun fucking podcast, although I do like to show my toys off once in a while. Today, we're going to be talking about guy's dream girl, right? And I think, everybody's got kind of like a dream girl in their head or a kind of ideal woman that they want to, eventually have, or maybe, you want multiple girls like this, you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, your dream girl, I'm just saying that we have to have this conversation, and we really have to ask ourselves as men, like, your dream girl, is she checking for you? Is the dream girl that you want, like your ideal girl, is she really going to be checking for you? And I think we have to be honest with ourselves as guys, and I think that's what, me and Pringle are going to be talking about today. So what do you got to say about that, Pringle? I'll let you kind of chime in on this first.
Yeah, man. I think it's and honestly, I'll start off by saying this. One thing I always ask guys: if the love of your life came to you right now, are you ready for a relationship? Right? And a lot of guys, they're wishy washy, flip floppy. Some of them will give me a stern yes. Others are like, The stern yes ones, I'm like, all right, I know they're ready. If you wishy washy, that means you're not ready, right?
Right.
So when it comes to like your dream girl, like you have an idea of who you want, like what kind of woman, what kind of values she holds. So you should, as a man, you should be doing what you need to do to attract that kind of person.
Right.
Right? Because if you find yourself attracting people that you don't even respect, then that's kind of an indictment on you.
Yes.
That's an indictment on you.
Yeah, no.
That's my initial thoughts. What do you got to say?
Yeah, no, 100%, man. Because this is gonna be a kind of a hard topic for guys to swallow. But like, when when a guy has his picture perfect girl, you know what I mean, the color hair, the color eyes, the body type, everything, right? You have to really be honest with yourself. Out of all the options, because we know these girls are getting DM'd and hit on in person, and you know what I mean, dating app. If she's on a dating app, she's got tons and tons and tons and tons of options. So we really got to ask ourselves as guys, is the girl that I want, that dream girl, is she checking for me? And bro, like honestly, most of the time the answer is fucking no. You know what I mean? Like she's not checking for you because she has so much. Like, who's your competitor? Your competitors are way better than you. You're not even in the ballpark as these guys. You know what I mean? What you got to say about that?
No, yeah, no, absolutely. Like and I think what the mistake that a lot of guys go into is thinking that, like, if I could set a metaphor, right? Imagine that you are in a small village, right? A small tribe.
Yeah.
And you're a warrior in this tribe. And there's like 30 other warriors, and you're like, bah, 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 bah. I beat them all. I'm the strongest warrior.
Right.
And then there's a world tournament that's going on. So the tribe is like, bro, you're our strongest warrior. We're going to send you out to represent us in the world tournament. And they're like, hell yeah. I'm like, I'm it. I'm him. I'm king. Bah, 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 bah. Right?
Right.
So you show up to the tournament. You show up to your tournament and get your ass beat round fucking one because the motherfucker you was going against was a 7'4" nigga named Igor that's been roided up by the best goddamn steroids Russia had to offer because he's representing some other shit, right?
Right.
So I set that metaphor to say like no matter what you bring to the table, there's always another nigga that's bringing more to the table.
Right.
Like, there are millionaires that have had their girls taken by Bezos at a party just because it's fucking Bezos. Like, and your girl was there was with you for the money. So of course, when another motherfucker with more money comes along, like you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody could get got. You know what I'm saying?
No, and bro, it's so funny because that's an actual story. I think Jeff Bezos' current wife, it was his friend who was worth like 500 million. So this is not like a chump change dude, but he's still in the millions. And Jeff Bezos is a billionaire.
1% almost. Yeah.
But no, that's
like
absolutely crazy. But another thing too is like we have to be honest with the amount of options girls got nowadays. Like the internet fucking changed everything, right? Like it's kind of like it's separated. It's separated like the haves and the have-nots and stuff. You know what I mean? Like So, if a girl, let's say, for example, she lives in fucking Columbus, Ohio, if there was no billionaire, I don't know if there's a billionaire that lives in Ohio. I'm just saying this as, example. If she was living back in the day in the fucking the cornfields of Ohio, there was no fucking way for her to get probably in contact with a billionaire. Probably. You know what I mean? Now, the internet, some fucking billionaire on, a Beverly Hills mansion can just pop up onto Instagram, scroll for a couple minutes to an hour or so, whatever the case may be. And now he could DM that girl that lives in that cornfield, be like, all right, first class private seat on my jet. Or, well, first class wouldn't be because it's a private jet. PJ to me in Bel Air or Beverly Hills, wherever the fuck he's at. And next thing you know, she's getting her fucking guts rearranged by this billionaire.
Guts rearranged is always so fucking aggressive to me.
It's true though, bro. It's true because like guys don't understand like the reach of girls now. Like the average looking girl has so much fucking options now. You know what I mean? And like there's no place for a guy to be like not on his P's and Q's no more. You know what I mean? Like you have to be a sharpshooter and everything now.
I mean, not even going for like the not even looking at like the extreme like millionaire situation, like Drake rolls into town and like every chick in a 50-mile radius is suddenly off the table. Like not even looking at that kind of situation, but just the everyday situation where like before the internet, you kind of knew the spots you needed to go to in order to socialize and have fun and try to shoot your shot, spit game, and find a partner, right?
Especially with those like higher end echelon guys, they still kind of do that too. Especially you're from New York, there's certain rooftop bars where girls will kind of try to like come over there and put themselves available for these guys because they want to bag one of these guys.
Let me ask you this.
What's up?
Have you ever traveled more than 30 minutes to get with a chick?
Yeah. Yep.
And that's the difference. That's the fucking difference.
Yep.
You can have somebody, you can be in your town and like your crush is beautiful, known her for a decade. Like you're like, oh, like I really have to shoot my shot. We're getting older. I'm getting bolder. Like children are getting older too. Fuck it. Like we ball, right? And then right before you actually go to ask, you find out that some dude from the next state over is over there keeping the lights on for her. Like that shit is devastating.
Yeah,
that shit is devastating. You're like, damn, I thought I had the home court advantage. I thought proximity, but no. Like, so yeah, that home court advantage. So I think all of this is to say like the little advantages before the internet that patriarchy would give is gone. So you really just have to adjust to like you really have to not even just adjust, but really have to make sure that you are the kind of person that attracts the kind of person you want to attract.
Right. Exactly. That, bro, that's the main point of this damn video right there, man. Because, like, again, if she's at 8, 9, or 10, bro, I don't think too many guys realize, like, how many suitors these girls get. You know what I mean? Like, we already know the average girls get a lot. The 8s, 9s, and 10s, bro, there's, like, millionaires trying to approach them and, you know what I mean, people offering to pay their rent and shit. So what I'm trying to basically say, what we're both trying to say over here is, you got to have your P's and Q's dotted off in this day and age, man. I know it sucks and it's a lot of work and you know what I mean? It's a lot of bullshit that you have to go through that maybe 150 years ago our great granddaddies and shit didn't have to fucking do that stuff. But we're living in a different time and age now, man. You know what I mean? Like the amount of options people have is absolutely crazy. You know, and if you really want to succeed with these girls, and let's just say, for example, she's an 8, 9, or a 10, right? You want to bag you a good-looking girl or a good-looking wife, whatever the case may be. You have to understand that you cannot see the world from your perspective. You have to see it from her perspective because she's literally getting hit on by like so many guys and there's different array of guys, right? There's broke dudes, there's millionaire dudes, there's billionaire dudes if, she's in that vicinity. And you have to be really real with yourself and be like, am I comparable? Can I compete with these guys? Because that's what we do. You know what I mean? We compete with these guys and try to beat them out with our looks, our charisma, our, social status, all this type of shit. And, a lot of times, like I said in the, in the video before, in the beginning, a lot of times guys are just not honest with us, with ourselves. We're not honest to themselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's crazy? How many guys still try to go to the internet to when it's obviously not working for them, like there's only so many times you can upload different photos. There's only so many times you can change your bio.
Right.
But right when you said like they're not honest with themselves, it's like, bro, it's not after a point, it's not the algorithm, right?
Right.
And don't get me wrong, you are so right. The 8s, 9s, and 10s, 8s, 9s, and 10s, they are they are. Don't think as a dude you could go ahead and get you a younger chick, because I'm sorry, like the millionaires and billionaires are already on it. Like,
Yeah,
as soon as
shout out
these
to
chicks
Leonardo
hit
DiCaprio.
18 and hit fucking bro, I'm telling you, like it's to the point where it's a sickness, dog. Like sometimes it's tough, you know. Like sometimes it's it's incredible. So like as a dude, you really have to master your environment. Like you have to become a master of your environment. You have to understand like how to attract women like in my orbit, right? Like, and the more successful you become, the greater your orbit is, right?
Yeah, that's a really good way to put that. I like that. I like that a lot.
Because what's people using now? Aura, like instead of Riz, like you got Aura now. So it's like, you want to be able to like go someplace and give off that aura, or be able to say like, yo, like I'm a dude where even if I don't got as much money as you, even if I can't lift as many weights as you, we can still go toe to toe, and have it be at the very least an even battle, because I'm just that dude. I got the confidence in me to know that like, hey, if I'm not that chick's cup of tea, that's no problem. I don't take that shit seriously because I know who I'm trying to attract. So
yeah, no, that's facts, dude.
Yeah.
I really like how you said that. The more successful and out there you put yourself, and your status and blah blah blah, right? I mean, I don't need to get into every single nitty gritty word in there, but the more bigger your social circle gets, the more people know your name, right? I give you guys a quick example, right? Like if nobody knows you, and you're not really like kind of known as like that guy, that dog, then the people that's gonna be around you that are all around successful people, attractive people, and stuff like that, you're not gonna really be able to kind of like mingle and jingle with these people, because they're gonna sense that shit. You know what I mean? They're gonna sense it and be like, oh, he's not. As much as people don't want to admit it, people are cliquey. Okay, they're gonna be like, oh, he's not part of us. He's not part of this tribe. He's not part of this clique. He don't know how to act. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And you really don't want to be that dude, because that's how you end up isolated. That's how you end up lonely.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh. And I really wanted to touch on the point before we kind of wrap this video home. Guys, the fucking IG models, I know they're 8s, 9s, and 10s, at least on fucking on the internet. But that's not real women, all right? You know what I mean? Real 8s, 9s, and 10s look a lot more plain Jane, bro.
Oh my god, bro. Yo, it's crazy how many dudes fall for that trap, though. It's crazy how many dudes fall for that trap.
Bro, it's like...
Because...
Go ahead.
No, go. What were you saying?
No, I was just about to say, because when I talk about an 8, 9, or a 10, I'm talking about a girl that's very naturally beautiful. I'm not talking lip injections, Botox, fucking BBL, all this bullshit, right? But when guys, a lot of guys, I should say, whenever they hear 8, 9, or 10, they're thinking about a fucking IG baddie with like fake eyelashes and Botox to the fucking hills. She got fucking lip fillers and BBLs and fake titties. Yeah. I'm like, bro, this is a manufactured woman, bro. Like, she's not an 8, 9, or a 10. Dr. Patel made her an 8, 9, or a 10.
She said, this is a woman from the Build-A-Bitch factory, my guy.
That's what I'm trying to say, dog. So, guys, y'all got to also understand what real girls look like and what the fucking internet portrays girls to look like. You know what I mean?
Right. And here's my thing, right? Like, because this is all about, like, attracting who you want.
Yes.
If you want to attract the IG models, bro, be that dude to attract the IG models. Get your social media game up. Get your photo game up. They got knee surgery now. Get your height up.
Get your height up.
Get in the gym. Get your weight up.
What the fuck? Hey, yeah. Hey, bro, I'm like 5'8". Yeah, don't worry about it, bro. They got knee surgery now, man. Just get your height up, bro. Height maxing.
If you get your money up, anything's possible, right?
No, that is kind of true, bro. But no, dude, trust me. I'm going to do a video explaining to you guys. Like, I literally had this video written, like the notes of it written out. the types of women to stay away from, and those IG baddies and shit like that. A baddie, you do not want baddies, bro. They're the most expensive ass fucking women that you ever gonna be dealing with. Those fucking Botox injections and lip injections and fake eyelashes and BBL maintenance go fucking run your pockets, bro. Trust me.
Yeah. That ass. Like, yo, if you got burning holes in your pocket, you're like, wow, I just have more money than I know what to do with. Go for it.
Right.
Spend it. Do it. Don't let me tell you how to spend your money, right? But when you run out, don't complain. That's all I'm gonna say. When you run out, don't complain.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, if you put your hand on the stove and get burned, well, you should have kind of saw what you was fucking getting into. No,
cause sorry, I gotta make this one point, bro. Cause one of the reasons, like I left Instagram for a couple of reasons, but one of the big reasons why I left the gram was cause my dude, like my boy Tehan said it perfectly. He said, "I'm so tired of angry bitches and thirsty niggas sucking each other off." Like, I'm so tired of angry bitches and thirsty niggas sucking each other off. Because, you'll have someone come out with the dog shit take, but just because they're pretty and dudes is trying to get a nut, they sell out their boys, they sell out their whole gender, they sell out their whole manhood just to be like, nah, like, yeah, baby, you correct. Like, you know, like...
Hey, you know what?
That dude ain't shit.
Bro, you know what the most fucking craziest part about it is, right? Not to divert too much away from the subject, but y'all dudes out here simping for these chicks ain't gonna get them anyway, bro. They got some fucking, either some NBA fucking line back, O-line, D-line, fucking the quarterback, some NBA fucking power forward. Some dude out there that's way better than you in life is fucking blowing her back out that night. Not you. You know what I mean?
Not... You know what I think is even like kind of more heartbreaking when she ends up with a dude that's like clearly like just shorter, skinnier, hairier, more acne than you.
Yeah, that's always a weird one to me.
I think that's even more devastating because it's like, damn, if you know, because here's my thing, right? I'm not super, like, I'm not crazy superficial, but I'm a little shallow.
Yeah, we're human.
I do think, like, I think we're attracted to traits, and some people have different traits than others, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, it's like I like my woman a little bit bigger, right? You like your woman a little bit smaller. We disagree on that, but that's just a thing.
Right.
Some people just got parts in places that you don't agree with, and that's okay. It's okay to not like everyone, right? It's okay to be like, you know what? I think that person's to me they kind of ugly. All right, to me they're fugly. Okay, it's okay. It's okay to admit that shit, right? What you don't want to do, especially as a dude, what you don't want to do is be like, they kind of fugly. But I'm lonely, so I'll settle.
That's the thing, dude. I mean, bro, I can't go into that topic right now, bro, because I'm literally gonna have to change this whole subject and go into that because I have so much to fucking say about that, bro. I have so much to say about that. Like, that shit gets me so heated, dude.
Nah, I hear it, yeah.
No, that'll be a topic for the next one, though. That'll definitely got to be a topic. Pringle and me gonna have to do a video on that because that right there, that's a killer. I think, you know, guys definitely be failing short on that one. But trying to reel this thing back up, you know what I mean? Reel it back in, you know what I mean? Back in the saddle properly now. No, guys, like, even for me, right? I give you, like, just me personally too, right? Like, I had this idea of this chick that I wanted, and when I you know, did my homework and find out, you know, what kind of dudes are approaching these kind of girls and talking to them and trying to court these girls, I was like, oh fuck, man, you know, I really got to get my game up. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with admitting you're not there as a guy. You know what I mean? Don't let your ego, don't let your pride, don't let your mama, don't let the people around you gas you up to a point where you can't see your flaws. You know what I'm trying to say? It's okay to admit, hey, listen, Brian, you know, I really want this kind of a girl. You know what I mean? I want a damn big titty, blonde bombshell. But fuck, dude. You know what I mean? I really want this, but I'm not there yet. But eventually, if I keep this game plan that I got going on, eventually I'll be there. It just, you know, I have to wait my turn kind of situation. It's okay to do that, guys. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But, yeah. That's
absolutely. I got one last question before we, like, wrap this whole thing up, right?
What's up?
So like, because you know we're talking about like the kind of people you don't want to attract, the kind of people you do want to attract.
Yeah.
Like, I'll give an example after you or whatever. But I want to ask, like, what's something that you do in like your day-to-day life that attracts the kind of woman that you want to attract, and what kind of woman is it that you want to attract?
Oh, that's a good fucking man. That is a good fucking question, bro. Yeah, maybe me answering this might give some people more insight. No.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You know, I just like good looking girls, you know what I mean? I got somewhat of a type, but you know, the internet kind of fucking hates you, or they might try to say I'm racist, so I'm not gonna really say it. But I tend to go for the more
no, fuck the internet, say it.
Yeah, fuck the internet. No, but you know, I like my porcelain princesses and my the milk and magnesias. Nah. No, but getting back on the serious note, the things that I do on a daily basis, right? I look at the people that would quote unquote beat my competitors, and I try to literally beat them in everything. You know what I mean? And one thing about me is, if I see somebody slacking in some way, let's just say, for example, somebody works out 5 times a week, right? If I see them a pattern, they work out 5 times a week, I will work out 6 to 7 times a week just so I can beat them and outwork them. You know what I mean? Because that's my lane. That's my leverage that I get right there.
Yeah.
So instead of working 5 days a week, I work 6 days a week, because most people want to work 5 days a week and complain about money. In my head, I'm like, all right, instead of complaining about money, let me go over here and, you know what I mean, work another day so that way I can make my financial situation a little bit better. You know what I mean? And that gets me closer to that goal of getting that good-looking girl. You know what I mean? That's only in one aspect. There's many things I do, but to kind of summarize it is I look at my quote-unquote competitors, I look at what they would do, and I try to beat them in everything. You got to stay hyper-competitive. Hyper-competitive, that's the word I would use. Stay hyper-competitive in life in about every aspect. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah, to that I say, you know, like and that's the thing, like that's gonna get you like as you would refer to them, those high value women, right? Where, you know, like they're looking for those guys that are going to be hyper competitive, and they're gonna want to like continue to push them to like be hyper competitive. So
right.
It's like, yeah, we're never gonna be complacent. Like we're always gonna get our money up. We're always gonna like outdo the next people. Like
exactly.
That's the kind of woman you want in your life. And yo, bro, like that's the kind of woman you like. I feel like you need in your life, bro. Like that.
Yeah, I'm just too fucking busy, bro. I got too much shit going on.
Yeah, totally. Like, you know, for me, that's not the kind of chick that I would like want. But at the same time, it's not like all of those traits are. It's not like I don't want any of those traits. Like I do want somebody that continues to push me. You know.
Yeah, and then you know we're two different human beings. You know what I mean? What I might want, you might not want. You know what I mean?
Right. You just have to know.
You have to know, right? You have to know, and
a lot of guys.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I feel like a lot of guys don't. Like a lot of guys know that they want like a wife, a kids, a house, and the whole shebang.
Right.
But they don't even like. They haven't even begin to think.
Yes.
About like what kind of wife you want, what kind of home you want, you know, like what kind of like that's how you avoid going to the dealership and getting screwed over with the worst car with the highest insurance rate, right?
Dude,
like,
that's yeah.
know
Bro,
what you want.
like I said, well, like you said, fuck, I'm trying to take away your credit. I'm trying to take away your damn high horse right now. No, dude, most guys don't even have that picture in their head, like what their future family, future wife is gonna be like. They're just like, yeah, I like 8s, 9s, and 10s. I like hot girls. But have you really sat down and like thought about what you really like? You know what I mean? Like, what do you really like when you just having casual hookups? What do you really like when you just, you know what I mean? Depending on what phase of life you're in, into long-term marriage. Not long-term marriage, long-term relationships and marriage. You know what I mean? Like, you got to really think about this shit. You know what I mean? Because let me tell you something. A lot of times, the fucking girls that are going to be casually hooking up with you and the girls that are fucking marriage material, they don't even look the fucking same, dude.
Time gets everyone.
You know what I mean?
Time gets everyone. Absolutely. I got nothing else to say.
All right. Well, yeah, man. I hope this video helps out some guys, man. You know, really, really, really do your homework, man, and ask yourself, is the girl that I want, the girls that I'm going for, the girls that I'm very, very attracted to and I want to, you know, build something with, or if you're in the hookup phase, you know what I mean, you want to do your casual thing, whatever, are those girls checking for me? And, you know, if the answer is no, bro, it's all good. You know what I mean? Just be hyper competitive in the things that you need to be hyper competitive about and in, and you know what I mean, crush that game. You know what I mean? Look at the competitors. Look at the kind of guys that's hitting on these kind of girls. Look at the kind of guys that she's hanging out with. Am I on that level? No, I'm not. Okay, cool. That's cool then. You know what? Let them have their fun. I'm gonna eventually get there because I'm gonna cross my P's and Q's. I'm gonna check off this checklist. I'm gonna be hyper competitive, and eventually I'll be there. But you gotta know what that looks like. You know what I mean? You gotta know what you like. You gotta know what that looks like. You have to envision it in your head. You know what I mean? And you also have to be honest with yourself.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
All right, man. Well, I hope this video helps somebody out.
Absolutely.
Pringle, you got anything else to say?
For the dudes, right? I'll say this, right? If you're one of those dudes right now that's like, you haven't kissed anybody recently, you haven't even hugged anybody recently, like love yourself first. Like, hug yourself first, love yourself first, you know, before anything else. Because I was at that point, man, 6 years ago. I was at that point where, like, I look back and it's like, wow, I literally, like, have not genuinely hugged anybody in, like, 6 months. And I have not kissed anybody in over a year, you know. And that's a very lonely feeling. So, but now I'm at a point where I'm surrounded by love. You know, I'm surrounded by kisses. So, you know, love yourself first. That's where it starts. Get that confidence in yourself first before anything. And if you continue to stay on your purpose, stay on your path, and do your shit, the benefits will come. Like, real talk. But that's it. That's all I gotta say. Please, take us out. Take us out, motherfucker. Take
all
us
right,
out.
y'all. Well, you know, like the video, comment in the comment section below, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends. And Drew and Pringle are out of here now, man. So, good day to y'all. Peace.
Peace.